Hello everyone, I'm Zane Zog and this is another bullshit session. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was thinking a moment ago about the centrist approach to progressivism. Sounds contradictory. People are always yelling at me. That doesn't mean... People always... When I'm explaining this crap, politics, what's dumb of counterculture, people are always going, that doesn't make any sense. It's a very common way of putting people down. You're not making any sense. I got into a hassle just yesterday on the internet. No big deal. The subject of Marxism, well, I brought it up, but it was relevant. And someone got angry and asked me to contextualize. And this person played a little game in which she asked me to contextualize, and I attempted to help the person. Nice guy that I am, Zane Zog, I'm a sweetheart of a guy, and I'm so misunderstood. Like there's Malcolm X, my spiritual guide. Malcolm X, also a spiritual guide. Now I just remembered what I was going to talk about. No, let me finish the part about gaslighting. As soon as I said something offensive about Marxism, a jerk started gaslighting and, trying to shut down the conversation. Okay, enough behavioral issues. There's Malcolm X. There's, on the other side, the other spiritual guide, Timothy Leary. Humanism, that was what I was going to talk about. Humanism was a popular, practical philosophy. It's been taught for years and years and years in school. It was highly controversial. One conflict was, some people believed it was, secular humanism. Christians might believe. They believe in Jesus, understandably. Zane Zog, I support freedom of religion. If people wish to practice Christianity, I don't have any beef with that. Judaism, any nonviolence. I'm trying to pitch a new way of taking nonviolence, the mainstream and whatever. I think it's what has happened. What used to be a peace movement and a counterculture maybe 60 years ago, it turned into a corporate shit pit. First, music, the rock and roll music that people so enjoyed, was co-opted into television commercials that sell cars or whatever goddamn thing, co-opting. That was associated with capitalism. Most currently, propaganda, it no longer matters who's a capitalist or a communist. Everybody's shoveling propaganda thick and hard. Everyone has in front of them, you can't see it, invisible four samples of propaganda coming through your television. Let's talk about humanism. What it was supposed to be a more advanced and humane way of living, understanding one another. It applied social science. It was believed that it might have been regarded as a therapy. Separate and together, there's been therapy movements. Humanism might be regarded as a therapeutic approach to daily life, to conflict, to resolving conflict among people. It was believed many conflicts people face, economic, ethnic, racial conflict, perhaps a secular approach, a secular philosophy that teaches understanding, learning. Humanism had a lot to... Education was very important to humanists at one time. Lately, that might not be the case. Anywho, for years and years, there was a running conflict. Humanism was regarded as hostile in some way to Christianity. That was one conflict of many. The reverse was true. Christianity was regarded as hostile to Humanism. Marxists may have experienced some of the same things. There have been Christian socialists, Christian Democrats, democratic socialists. There's been a gazillion types of socialists, all types of Democrats, different branches of different... There's been many differing directions in Republican politics. Sadly, I don't support Donald Trump. I don't support politicians. What I'm talking about here is that Donald Trump is what is happening now. It's 2025. It's November 2025. The president, like it or not, is a direction in Republican politics in the United States. Why do I, Zane Zog, have to be a big fat dildo and talk about that awful, unpleasant subject that nobody enjoys? Nobody wants to hear about Donald Trump. No one I know does. I'm merely mentioning that directions in politics are happening, like it or not. I'm recommending a resurgence in secular humanism. This is to ameliorate violence. The new approach to peace. The new approach is the old approach. The new way is the old way. So it's the secular humanism that was already taught. All I'm suggesting is perhaps people can very deliberately initiate a resurgence in the humanistic method. That's enough shit for now. Thanks.